what God's mercy was, and we all know that. God's mercy, God showed his mercy to us first, even in our rebellion. We know that Jesus was sent into the world, that he suffered like we did as a man in earth. And ultimately, Jesus paid the price, the ultimate price, for our sin by dying on the cross. Jesus was risen, and he continually seeks after us and offers us forgiveness. He offers us salvation from our sins at no cost to us. These things should inspire us to worship God. In that worship, there's three kinds of worship that we present to God that Paul brings out from this 12th chapter of Romans. We see that Paul tells us about a living sacrifice, a holy sacrifice, and a pleasing sacrifice. Let's look closely at this living sacrifice, because we all know biblical sacrifices from the Old Testament. Biblical sacrifices in the Old Testament were the slaying of animals as a paying of our sin debt. That is what man had to do prior to the atoning work of Jesus Christ. First Corinthians 6:20 reads, "You were bought at a price, therefore honor God with your bodies." That's what this living sacrifice is meant to be, an honoring of God. And it is because God showed his love to us that we do this. John, the 14th chapter, says, "Whoever has my commands, keep them, and he is the one that loves me." So we see that really the only way that we could actually say that we love God is when we obey him. And in obeying him, Paul is teaching us that we need to lay our life on the altar as Jesus did while we are